People, even up to this day, like they'll walk up to me and go, "Hey, what stage left? What stage right? Where's front of house?" And what's up, everybody? I'm Austin, a wireless coordinator and intercoms programmer who's toured 6 of the 7 continents, working with some of the biggest artists in the world. And now I'm going to answer your questions and break down what it really takes to make live shows happen. Let's get it. I'll start with communication and overall just being a supervisor. So everybody thinks they're a great communicator. That is until you actually have to delegate tasks every day on this tour, different cities, to a group of people who have absolutely no idea what it is they're doing or what it is you're doing. And not only do you have to delegate tasks and give instructions to these people, you also have to supervise and manage these people. And sometimes I will get stagehands that just don't want to be at work. I've had stagehands that were dating other people on the show, like other stagehands, and maybe their partner is in lighting, and so I turn my back for 1 second and they're over there in lighting talking to their person. You'll have situations where this person really wanted to be in video, and so now they're leaving audio to go do video. It's a lot. And you have to be able to manage this, right? And starting out, you don't have an understanding of what stagehands go through. Some cities are unionized, so those workers have very specific roles, and they know their role and they do their role and they're excellent in their role. But then you also get stagehands in some cities that are severely overworked. They've done 3 shows this week. They're working on 2 or 3 hours of sleep. They haven't gotten a shower. They haven't slept in a bed in days. And then you also get workers that answer an ad on Craigslist, right? So they have no idea. This is their first time walking into an arena and doing anything like this. And people, even up to this day, like they'll walk up to me and go, "Hey, what stage left? What stage right? Where's front of house?" And you have to understand that you may have to work with these people, right? I can't give these people tasks, "Hey, run the snake to front of house," or they don't know, right? And I have to be able to read these people, read their energy, read their level of knowledge, without insulting them, without, being intrusive. I have to understand my stagehands, right? And my instructions have to be clear. They have to be precise. They have to be direct. And I'm their supervisor, right? So I have to make sure they're not getting hurt. I have to make sure that they're here working and doing what they're supposed to do. Now, I remember the first time that I realized my communication is horrible. So I was on the tour. I was the stage tech. So I was in charge of all of the audio on the stage. That's the mic stands, that's the cabling, that's the microphones. And I believe we even had like speakers on the stage, right? They're called wedges. So I would get 2 stagehands and I would give the one stagehand instructions, say, "Hey, your job is to get all of the mic stands off the stage. You're gonna break them down and put it into this case." And I would give them those instructions. I knew it took about 5 minutes to do, and I would go off and do other tasks. with my other stagehands, right? And I would look over every now and then to see, okay, yeah, they're progressing. This day, I saw that they were a bit slower, but I ignored it. And then I get a call over the radio from a lighting guy. He's like, Austin, you might want to come over here because I don't think this guy is doing the job right. So I stop what I'm doing, I walk over, and I'm in shock. This dude took apart the mic stand in ways I didn't even know was possible. I'm talking springs, screws, washers, nuts. I wanted to be so mad. Like, I was like, what in the world are you doing? But then I realized it's not his fault. It was my fault, man. Like, I needed to be clear with my instructions. I told him to break down the mic stand, and he quite literally broke down the mic stand. So, you know, I had to be more clear in my instructions. So from that point on, no matter who that person was, I didn't have any assumptions as to their work. I wasn't vague. I was clear, and I give step-by-step instructions. I would take the mic stand and I would spin the base. The base of the mic stand is a round base that the actual stand screws into to stay upright. I would spin that off. I would take the boom arm that extends from the stand, untighten the screw, lower it, and put it in the case. And then I'd say, hey, this is what I need you to do. And I know I pissed off a lot of union workers because they're thinking, of course I know how to break down a mic stand. This guy think I'm stupid. But, you know, you have to understand that, look, I don't know any of you. So I don't know what you're capable of, what you understand. So, you know, it was getting to the point where my instructions were clear, and also that they matched the person I was giving the instructions to. You know, if I'm working with a bunch of union workers, I could be lax in my instructions. I could say break down a mic stand, they understand that. But the problem is, if I get too comfortable in that, when I do get to a situation where my stagehands don't, mistakes get made. So I learned pretty quickly, look, you gotta be pretty clear in your instructions. That's the first thing. That's it, folks. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more behind the scenes insights into touring, audio, and wireless coordination. Got questions or topics you want me to cover? Drop them in the comments below. See you on the next one.